Yeah. So Tate McRae and Ella Bo, because I had to rebuke myself because I'm like, those are artists too that like I had their music on repeat because I felt like the Lord was like, you need to listen to these songs. So the ones here, the noodles are in here, and I have some Taco Apple. Amare, I'm not sure exactly how to say her name. I like this song by Ella Bo. I was like, this is what I had on repeat. I missed an L. Ew. Ew. And this one I also think of God. This is not gonna leave you there to just I got doors, I wanna adore you. Could I break your bones with the way I hold you? So these noodles aren't as like delicate as the other ones. I got you lucky down for life. Baby, sign the dotted line. For God, come on. Say you love me, swear you won't leave me here to die. I just wanna make you mine. Waiting up all night. I'll never ever leave your side till the day you die. I just wanna make you. I hope you can hear what I mean with the lyrics. Never ever leave your side. So say you'll never leave mine. I'm pulling you tighter. Could I erase my bones with a night? It's so cold, I'll never survive here alone. Hand over my heart if you just say you won't. Here to die. I just wanna make you. I wish I could do the robot like I just wanna. Never ever leave your side. I want them to just get like hot, like warm, the noodles. God bless Elise, if she's on the song too. This song, I was on a playlist, probably like a Lexi Lou song I was listening to or something. And it came up in the playlist and I just heard it. I wasn't looking at the phone or anything, and I was like, oh my God, this song, what song is this? And I think the songs kept playing, like the next songs in line, and I ended up like going back to see what the song was to add it to my playlist. I just think it's such a nice song. It sounds really pretty how they sing it. I get there talking like the name of the song is Die, and it's like die, and however, like it's not a song wishing death on anybody, like if you really think about it. Still paying the same $49 a month. Like when I first heard the song, I like the part when it says die, instead of realizing they were saying like, say you never leave me, like here to die basically. I was singing it like die, I just want to make you mine. And that's why I thought about God, because God forbid any like really passionate romances or delusional romances where people think that, and this is why, like we read in Songs of Songs earlier, you don't awaken, arouse love before it's time. You understand? And this even goes for like young people, like children, like those, they shouldn't be exposed to, they should be loved, like however, like if you get what I mean, like in terms of romantic love, there shouldn't be, those things shouldn't be awoken in them too early. bring to teach children about God and help to guide them up in the way they should go, and then you won't have to worry about things like that. So anyways, I thought about God in the sense that when you die, God's willing, you're gonna be with him in everlasting. So he'll make you his. You're his already, however, like he'll make you his in the afterlife. And it was beautiful to me in that sense to conceptualize the lyrics in that way. And yeah, I wasn't even sure if I should say that, just because I know that sometimes especially if you post things online and if it's sensitive topics you're talking about or certain words you may use, I always rebuke and ask the Lord to cancel any premature death and things like that, especially asking him more recently to cancel those things and what goes against him, rebuking death in general, because yes, we want to catch it when it's premature, however we want to catch it in general. Like if it's not the time, then by God's grace we don't call it down, you understand? So with certain words, I'm particular about even saying them or whatever. However, like it's still a part of life. It's not a crime, you're not plotting, scheming to do that to anybody. It's just yeah. So I'm gonna just take the pot off the stove. I like this set. I got it on Amazon, and the handle is removable, so I can move it to the sink, so it's not on the hot stove, and I can put water in there so that it can loosen up, with the heat, loosen up the stuff like that I cooked into the pot. We're gonna get the wings now, and then I'm gonna put them on top of my noodles, and I'm gonna go watch some TV. There's this movie I'm watching called The Master, featuring Jonathan Rhys Meyers, a person with the last name Pastor, and it seems interesting so far. The adultery I'm not the biggest fan of. I just put the wings in the bowl and the tips of the wings got charred. Well, one of the wings got charred a little bit. However, I'm not worried about that. The Bible says not to worry, so we just turn that off. It was almost off anyways because the timer was down to close to the end. Yeah, like the movie is cool. It's basically this guy, he's an emperor. He has an empress, like a wife. He's concerned about her conceiving. Like, we need to remember that is on God's time as well. Like, you could be the most fertile person in the world. When God puts you on hold, you're on hold. At the same time, you could be infertile and God can just bless your womb and he can have as many kids as he desires you to have, and you ask him to have. At the same time, God forbid, you could be so fertile, you do something against God like Michal with King David, and he curses your womb and you never have a child. You understand? So anyways, he's concerned about it, and he's looking for another woman basically, and he has this woman put away somewhere. He hasn't introduced himself to her. Nothing. He checks on her through someone else, and he doesn't even permit this other person to fall in love. He To the sauce for the noodles, I added the truff hot sauce. I'm so sad it's almost done. My jaw dropped when I looked in the bottle and I saw the bottom of the bottle. And I put jerk barbecue. It's hot, which is good. I thought about adding Solomon Gundy, and as I calm down, the jerk already adds a lot of flavor. I don't have much Solomon Gundy yet. I'm not trying to be on an eating spree. because I'm not fully out the woods yet. You know what I mean? And I'm just not trying to be greedy in general. So anyway, I love you guys. Put God first. Love always.